If you're looking for stories that do more than just entertain, tales that hit hard and leave a lasting impression, you've come to the right place. We're diving into the world of dark fantasy, a genre that explores cursed worlds, broken heroes, and narratives where survival demands a soul-shattering price. Today, we're counting down the top 10 dark fantasy anime that are absolutely worth your time, judged on atmosphere, storytelling impact, and unforgettable darkness. As we go, drop a comment the moment you see your favorite. Let's see which of these tales resonates with you the most. And with that being said, let's get into it. Kicking off the list at number 10 is the grim and brutal Claymore. In a medieval world plagued by man-eating monsters called Yoma, the only hope for humanity lies with the Claymores, silver-eyed female warriors who are half human and half Yoma themselves. This series establishes its dark fantasy credentials through horrifying price of power. To fight the monsters, the warriors must tap into their own demonic energy, constantly risking the loss of their humanity to become the very beings they hunt. The story defined by its cold, oppressive atmosphere and its focus on how trauma and loss forges bonds between its feared and isolated heroines. Claymore is a tale of revenge that evolves into a story about discovering humanity in a world that shuns you. And coming in at number 9, we have the series that redefined the magical girl genre, which is Madoka Magica. The premise seems simple. A group of middle school girls are granted the chance to have any wish fulfilled in exchange for becoming magical girls. But this contract is a monkey's paw. The show massively subverts the genre tropes to reveal a horrifying reality of sacrifice, existential dread, and the true cost of hope. It's like discovering the brightly colored wrapping paper on a gift is hiding a box full of despair. The series uses its cute aesthetic to lure you in before pulling the rug out, exposing a dark, cynical system fueled by the suffering of young girls. At our number 8 is the slow burn, post-apocalyptic, and deeply philosophical Cash Hearn Sins. The series takes place in a world in complete ruin where a decay known as the Ruin is causing the robot population to rust away. The legendary android Cash Hearn, who is told that he is responsible for the apocalypse, awakens with no memory, hunted by those who believe devouring him will grant them immortality. Cash Hearn's search for answers is like trying to find a single unburned photograph in the ashes of a burned down house. The series is a profound meditation on morality, asking what gives life's meaning in the face of inevitable death. Each encounter Cash Hearn has explores different ways beings cope with their impending demise, making for a beautiful, tragic, and contemplative journey through a dying world. Our number 7 pick is the quiet, beautiful, and deeply melancholic masterpiece Haibane Renmei. The story follows Raka, who awakens in a cocoon in a strange town with no memories, sporting a halo and small gray wings. She is a haibane, one of the many angelic beings living within the walled city they cannot leave. The darkness here isn't about violence, but a quiet spiritual dread. It functions as a powerful allegory for depression and redemption. It's as if haibane are in a waiting room between lives, forced to unpack the emotional baggage of a past they cannot remember before they're allowed to move on. To earn their day of flight and leave the city, they must come to terms with these forgotten sins. It's a somber, introspective, and unforgettable exploration of forgiveness and finding peace in a state of limbo. Cracking the number 6 spot is the chaotic, hyper-violent, and unapologetically bleak Devilman Crybaby. Timid high schooler Akira Fudo is dragged by his mysterious friend Ryo Asuka into a mysterious world of demons where he merges with a powerful demon named Amon to become Devilman. What starts as a superhero setup quickly descends into a shocking exploration of human depravity. The series uses the re-emergence of demons as an allegory for bigotry and paranoia, showing how fear causes humanity to become just as monstrous as the demons they fight. It's a story told with raw, unrestrained visuals and a nihilistic perspective that builds to an apocalyptic finale so emotionally devastating it will leave you utterly speechless. Alright, we are at the halfway point, having just scratched the surface of this genre's potential. Before we breach the top 5, I want to hear from you even more in detail. Which dark fantasy anime left the biggest scar on you? I'm not just even asking just for a title, I want to know about one that you finished and just had to stare at a blank wall for an hour to process what you've just seen. What was it about the show that stuck with you? Let me know the story in the comments below. And now for our top 5. Storming in at the number 5 position is the beautiful, terrifying, and deeply unsettling Shinsenkai Yuri, also known as From the New World. 1,000 years into the future, humans live in a seemingly peaceful, agree-reign society where everyone possesses psychic powers. The story follows a group of friends who begin to uncover the horrifying truths that underpin their whole utopia. Shinsenkai Yuri is like discovering that a beautiful garden you live in is fertilized with bodies of the innocent. It's a slow burn thriller that reveals a dystopia built on social conditioning, historical atrocities, and the subjugation of another intelligent species. It culminates in a shocking revelation about the very nature of humanity, leaving you to question the cost of peace and the definition of a monster. At number 4 is the uncompromisingly bleak and nihilistic Texhnolyze. In the decaying man-made underground city of Lux, society is collapsing. The story follows Ichise, a prize fighter who, after losing an arm and a leg, is given advanced cybernetic prosthetics. This series presents a world completely devoid of hope. It's a harrowing tale about humanity's final days, arguing that our ideals are just pretty lies. It's like stripping a machine down for parts, revealing the raw, ugly truth that our philosophies are just a thin coat of a painting hiding our true, savage nature. Texhnolyze isn't just dark, it's a pure philosophical gut punch that presents a cold, unforgettable vision of humanity's agonizing end. Entering our top 3, we have the deceptively charming and unbelievably brutal Made in Abyss. The series follows an orphan girl named Riko and her robot companion, Reg, as they descend into a massive chasm known as the Abyss. The show's cute storybook art style is like a wolf in sheep's clothing for your emotion, luring you into a false sense of security before revealing the Abyss is a place of unimaginable horror. The curse of the Abyss inflicts increasingly grotesque effects on those who try to ascend, trapping them in a one-way trip to hell. It's like a deep-sea diver's bends, but instead of just affecting the body, it rips apart your mind and humanity itself. The story confronts themes of child endangerment and the loss of humanity, making it one of the most shocking dark fantasy adventures ever created. Our runner-up at number 2 is the quiet and existentially profound masterpiece, Mushishi. This isn't a story of grand battles. Instead, it follows Ginkgo, a man who investigates supernatural, ethereal creatures known as Mushi. These beings are neither good or evil. They are simply another form of life different from our own. The darkness here is of cosmic dread, the unsettling realization of humanity's small place in an unknowable world. The Mushi are less like monsters and more like a force of nature, as indifferent and powerful as a hurricane or an earthquake. They do not hate you, but standing in their path can still lead to ruin. Each episodic tale is a somber and often tragic exploration of how people's lives are irrecoverably altered by their encounters with the Mushi. For its unique brand of quiet horror and its profound philosophical questions, Mushishi stands as a singular and essential work of dark fantasy. And finally, taking its rightful place at number 1 is the genre-defining epic, Berserk. The story follows the swordman Guts, a lone mercenary born from a corpse whose life is defined by violence and trauma. When he joins the charismatic mercenary leader Griffith and his band of the Hawk, Guts experiences what it feels like to have comrades for the first time, only for it to lead to an act of betrayal so devastating it reshaped the landscape of dark fantasy forever. Berserk is a profound and unflinching exploration of trauma, fate, and the struggle for meaning in a hostile world. It argues hope isn't something you are given, but something you earn through sheer bloody-minded resilience. For its complex characters, its deep philosophical themes, and its unmatched influence on the genre, Berserk is the pinnacle of dark fantasy. And that is our list. From the urban decay of a cyberpunk future to the quiet dread of an uncharted forest, these stories are fundamentally different from most. They aren't afraid to stare directly into the ugliness of the world, to confront the worst aspects of human nature, and to challenge the very notion of a happy ending. In doing so, they find something truly profound to say about survival, resilience, and the fragile, flickering flame of humanity in the face of overwhelming darkness. They show us that sometimes the most meaningful stories are not the ones that offer us escape, but the ones that force us to confront the difficult truths. But that's my analysis. What do you think? Which dark fantasy anime do you believe belongs on this list, and what makes it a standout to you? Let us know your thoughts and your own top contenders in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this top 10 countdown and want more analysis of what the best anime has to offer, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you do not miss our next video. In a world full of shadows, stay odd, and in the darkness, stay curious.